All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, all heroes, and welcome back to Invincible Guarding the Globe. And today is going to be just kind of a very simple video here. Just going to kind of touch base, go over the account progress, and hit a very important milestone that I'm quite excited about, because the time has come to crank up Duplicate to Omnipotent Plus. Let's get the spare duplicate out of this GDA op, because there's not a whole lot of muscle in there anyway. And there we go. That right there, that is an Omnipotent Plus duplicate when the game stops lagging. Come on, you know you want to. I believe in you. There we go. It was building up the suspense, the tension. There we go. Duplicate is officially done. She is Dunyan Rings, and my first attacker Omnipotent Plus character. So, looking at the account here, we've done pretty dang well. Definitely not free to play, but overall pretty okay. We've of course got Green Ghost, who we got from the Allen event. And we've got Titan, who we got from the Battle Beast event, both of whom are now at Omnipotent Plus. And now we just got Duplicate up to Omnipotent Plus as well. Tippy top of the rankings there. Little tip for those of you all who were wondering if this is a good idea. It's not. It is not. You need so many copies of Duplicates and Rexplodes and Black Samsons and insert your faction here, whoever you would be trying to build. This was a rough one. Now, she's a special case because I really like the fact that she can clone herself every now and then. So, I think it's like, on a personal level, it's worth it to me, because I think it's just really cool and fun. On an objective level, not worth it in the slightest. Objectively speaking, stay far, far away and put your duplicates and your Rexplodes and your Black Samsons toward building literally anybody else, particularly Robot and Monster Girl here. Speaking of my other characters, those of course the cream of the crop there. We do have Invincible up at Legendary 5-star here. I do need 2 more Exceptional Plus Earth's Defenders. But I think I'm actually going to... Oh, that was on. I think I'm actually going to put that on hold for now, and I'll tell you why. Right now, I have had exceptionally high vertical growth. I have got not 1, not 2, but 3 Omni Plus heroes. I've got a nice smattering of other heroes. Invincible here very high, Robot's doing pretty decent, and a few other heroes here and there. I could completely focus fire on getting my top 5 up to the maximum level possible. And I'm sure I will do that eventually, especially if they create content that requires that sort of thing. But aside from Alliance, of which I'm currently at Region 22, very happy about that. Here's my delightful team here. Aside from the Alliance regions, there's really no reason for me to make my current team stronger. We're already at the end of the campaign here until further notice. I can clear it easily. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on there. So, the new and improved updated goal is we're going to put a pause on vertical growth, and we're going to start going to horizontal growth. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean quantity, I mean volume, I mean getting some manpower up in here so that I can actually put some real muscle into these GDA ops as opposed to occasionally sending in level 1 teams every now and then. The first step of that was Doc Seismic here. He's actually my 11th built hero, starting on Team 3, basically. And then I might even sack some Invincibles into him just to get him up to Epic Plus, but I'm thinking I'm going to start building Red Rush next, as my next Earth's Defender, because, I mean, I've already got him up to Exceptional. I've got another Red Rush here just waiting to be Exceptional Plus, and he's actually pretty decent for a support. He does fall short of a couple others, as he is pretty strictly an offensive support, but still not bad. And hey, like I said, manpower is manpower, and the more I have, the more that I can throw teams into the GDA ops. I'd love to get Red Rush powered up. Some more GDA heroes here would be good. There's also the Mauler twins if I ever get more Mauler twins, but I don't really, even just for manpower, I don't really care for them. But basically, we're going to start going for quantity over quality for the time being. Start building at least up to Epic the characters that I haven't built already. So, like, for example here, let's just go ahead and commit to this. Let's put an Omni-Man and Martian Man here. We're just going to go ahead and commit here. Don't think it really matters which is which. There's the Exceptional Plus Red Rush. And then, just to commit to it here, we're going to feed some Invincibles to him. I know. But I'm doing it anyway. There we go. We now have Epic Red Rush, which means I can no longer fodder him off in anything, thereby removing the temptation. There we go. And now we can even level him up. How about that? So now I have 12 leveled characters. Kind of working, basically we're working on Team 3 in terms of my GDA ops, because I feel like the best thing to focus on at this point is the GDA ops. Getting those leveled up, running as many of them as you can, as often as you can, so that when the day does come that we have new modes that require a lot more muscle, you will have the GDA ops to get your heroes powered up, get those much needed resources, and go from there. So we do have that. Somebody in the Discord made an interesting point. They pinged me and made a fascinating point that I don't know. So Flaxen Leader here has a very... He's borderline useless, but he does have an interesting ability. Invading Force. When fighting against humans, the Flaxen Leader increases all obtained resources by 5%. Does anybody know if that applies to GDA ops? Because if you slap him into a GDA op with humans, which comprise a pretty hefty amount of the roster, would he just increase the resources you're already getting from the GDA ops? I don't know. It's so vague, and that's probably my biggest problem with some of these skills, is that there is so much room for interpretation. They are vague as all get out. As tempting as it is to find out, I really just don't want to build Flaxen Leader, so I'm probably just gonna leave him as fodder and keep it at that. But just a little something there. I don't know if we're cooking anything on that one. It would be kind of wild if he did increase the GDA op currency, because that would kind of make him almost like this weird resource bot of a character. But who knows? Who knows? It's also unfortunate that I have so many Flaxen Leaders, because there are literally no other World Beyond characters to build. I've got Alan and I've got Battle Beast over here. Alan is... Let's see. What do I need for Alan? What do I need for Alan? Alan needs two Exceptional Plus World Beyond characters, which is not going to happen anytime soon. And then we've got Battle Beast here, who I need 2 more Battle Beasts, but then same thing as Alan. So I can't... Not a whole lot of horizontal growth I can do in that regard. So they're just gonna kind of sit there. They're just gonna kind of sit there. If I could get one more bulletproof, I could use some robots to build him up, which would be kind of neat. Alternatively, I could just get robot powered up. What do I even need for robot? I don't actually know. Okay, we're at the point of needing exceptional plus. See, that's the painful part of having built duplicate, is that exceptional plus duplicate I just fed to her could have used for robot. So, you know, choose wisely if you're going to build a rare character, because it is resource intensive. Worth it for me just because I wanted to do it for giggles, but very resource intensive. So yeah, that's kind of my plan here, is just get the account stronger. I might actually build, I mean, I guess even though he's just an elite, I mean, so he won't get too far, but I guess I could go ahead and build a bulletproof too, at least commit the resources to him so I'm not tempted to fodder him at anything. Yeah, may as well. You know what, may as well. Like I said, at the very least, they're stronger peeps that I can throw into the GDA ops. And we have that going for us. Just gonna power him up a bit. There we go. Name of the game right now is horizontal growth. When the day, when the day comes where we get some new content, then we can revisit priorities of getting like a core 5 to maximum level or whatever. But like for Green Ghost right now, it takes an egregious amount of resources to even get her to budge. So I feel like right now it's more worthwhile to build horizontally as opposed to vertically. Alright, so we do have that. So that's, including bulletproof, that's 13 characters built. I wish I could get 2 more, but I really don't have 2 more in the pipeline right now. So it'll just be a team of 3. Oh! Well, hi, bud. I wonder. What am I looking at with Red Rush right now? Eesh. Yeah, no, that can wait. That can wait, because I do not have the resources summoned. Now, the nice thing is when I do another 3 refreshes, I will get my dossiers there. But the problem is if I gotta actually do the refreshes first. Let's just poke these just to make my OCD happy. Nothing crazy. Buy the XP. The cost to level up really does just skyrocket the higher you go, which means it's to be expected, but woof. Woof, it's a lot. Okay, and then let's see if we can get something exclusively on the very last one. Nothing. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, after the mega recruitment thing we had earlier, I'm honestly not opposed to taking a little bit of a break on the massive recruiting, because holy crap, I have no resources left. I have just got nothing. I've got so much nothing right now. I burned it all. Now, it was glorious. It was truly glorious, as you can see by my roster here. But I have got nothing left. So, yeah. Probably the one I'm going to farm the most right now is going to be the This Is Heavy one. Nice thing is it's actually got a bonus right now for getting resources. But this way, the more of these chips I can get, the more I can use them into and put them into other very important GDA ops, or even just get this one powered up. This is my B team right now. I'm using my A team. They're in everyone who's anyone right now, because kind of what I'm doing with my A team is pushing achievements a little bit. That's kind of another thing. If you're wanting something to shoot for, there are the progression achievements. Progression achievements, a lot of them do revolve around waves in the GDA ops, and they're pretty generous in the gem department. So kind of something to keep in mind there is that these are an option to shoot for. And then, of course, you've got your collection, which I've completed a couple of those, just completely. I've almost got From Worlds Beyond characters done, courtesy of the 2 events, both Alan and Battlebee, so that one really skyrocketed. 1,000 seems to be the maximum per faction, and you do get the gold dossier there at the end, which is always fun. And then this is just kind of stuff that you do as you play. So yeah, we made very good progress. Next video will either be about any events that pop up, or we'll talk about Doc Seismic as well as other characters in the game. Always happy to bring more content about the game, and hopefully very soon, hopefully, we will get some more content to really chew into. Some nice content, like kind of like almost more campaign, or maybe some side missions or other modes even. I would love some new modes. I am itching for some new modes. I think that would be very helpful, especially since I have all these characters that I can now use. So yeah, that is all we have for today. Let me know how your accounts are doing down in the comments below, and we shall see you next time. Have a good one.